Utah, south of Salt Lake by about an hour. And I don't even know what exit that was. Man. But there is a petting zoo. It seems just a guy owns this property and he rescues animals. But it was so cool. They had all kinds of animals. Some of them you could pet, some of them you could just look at. And it was free by donation only. And it was just really a fun little stop as we stopped at the gas station.
The guy who runs it, his name is Sean, and he was so cool. He just like explained everything. He told us all about different animals.
Yeah.
And what kind of animals did you guys see?
Camel,
Miniature goats.
a giant camel,
It was giant. He said,
a donkey,
a what?
donkey,
What's a zonkey?
donkey and a zebra mixed together.
That's right. A donkey and a zebra mixed together, and they had 2 of them. It's just a fun, we just thought we were stopping to go to the bathroom at a gas station, and we got this really cool petting zoo.
Yeah,
So.
And there was 3 turtles.
3 turtles. Oh, 4? Oh, yeah. And chickens and ducks, and it was very fun.
Well, it was a little hit or miss getting in here, but we made it.
Oh, Brendan, are you kidding me?
Backed the camper into a tiny little slot. Jacked it up all the way. And now for the view. What you making?
I am making naan bread. We are having Greek meatballs, shakshuka, and naan bread. And normally I wouldn't tackle this kind of thing in the camper because it's a big project, rolling out dough and everything. But I decided tonight, it's the first night of Sukkot, it's a special night, and since I could spread out outside, it's a beautiful evening, I'll make it outside.
Nice. Hey, can you make shakshuka in a camper?
Oh, and
That's yet to be determined.
I
Okay.
love the toad.
Keep us posted. What is it exactly?
It's onions, bell pepper,
My question.
tomatoes, all sauteed together into a nice sauce, and then you poach eggs in it.
Shakshuka.
You're right. You're so dumb.
Onions spelled backwards does not spell shakshuka.
Shakshuka. Oh, that was awesome.
It's
Make
not.
sure to get a nice shot of the heirloom tomatoes I've got going on over here.
This is a bloodbath of tomatoes over here. So good. How's it look?
It's really good.
What are you guys doing?
Making graham cracker scissors.
Why?
First and coat.
Cool.
Then I'm gonna decorate it.
Need help holding it while you put the other one on? Uh-oh.
Dad help?
I think I might need some right here.
Yep, I think you're right.
There's lots of different things you can
First
do.
I need M&M's.
So what are you doing?
Roasting some pine nuts. Like so.
Cool.
Didn't know how.
Much better roasted.
Put the spring.
Mm.
Oh,
I think you should
We'll
put
take
the
that out in
sprinkles
post.
along the top. And
How's it coming, Micah?
okay.
Terrible. Do you need help?
Might end up like sometimes. It's hard to fall over.
Fence.
Like a fence?
Yes. Okay, it looks like, whenever we used to put the spaghetti and marshmallows.
It does look like that.
Today we're at Zion National Park. We're having a picnic before we get on the shuttle to go up the canyon and do a couple hikes. We didn't know we had to get on the shuttle right away. So we're gonna eat first and then go on the shuttle. We were talking about how many other national parks we've been to, right guys?
Mm-hmm.
So we've counted let's start at the beginning. We went to Little Bighorn National Monument, right? And we went to,
Next we went to Yellowstone. That was the second.
Yellowstone National Park, right? And we went to Mount Rushmore. We went to, I think that the Arch in St. Louis was a national monument, right? We went to Devil's Tower in Wyoming. And is that
There's gotta
it?
be
Until we're
another
back
one.
to here?
There's gotta be another one.
I feel like there's one more.
But we're having trouble remembering. Like, we feel like we're missing one, at least one. And then tomorrow we're gonna head towards the Grand Canyon.
Why won't you go?
Because there's a tarantula.
It's like smaller than your hand.
It's a
It
tarantula.
would barely fit over your face.
Stop! That is not funny.
Did you guys see it?
Right.
It's quite small.
And then they jump. So and they jump far.
They can't.
Anyway,
Do you have any idea how many tarantulas you've already walked past today?
probably a lot,
Yeah.
but I don't want to even come anywhere near it.
Let's go. You can do it.
I don't think I can.
I'll video
Dad
your
walks on
feet.
the outside of you.
I'm proud of you on this hike.
Why?
You overcame your fears.
I doubt it.
You rushed quickly past your fears twice.
Twice. Yes, quickly.
It only takes 6 people to block a tarantula so that you can walk past it.
Yes, well,
You did it.
they'll jump on them first, you see. We're going to go on the bridge again.
You don't have to be faster than the tarantula, just faster than the people you're with.
Exactly.
Very awesome responsibility you've been given.
I got the baton. We're
The
not really
baton.
sure why, because we thought that meant we were the last car to go through before the tall cars.
I
But
get to do it. You don't get to do it. I'll take it.
what? I wanted to give the baton.
No way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
You didn't ask for a
Pass it back and forth. It's just a game.
It's a game they play. Yeah.
They're writing, they're passing notes.
They're passing notes. They have walkie-talkies.
The treasure map! Where? We are going on a treasure hunt
Whoa.
that Daddy built for us. That's a false clue!
Okay, boys, it's starting.
Treasure hunt. Don't be late. Start at number 28. Okay, we'll start at 28. Let's start going.
It's supposed to be.
The treasure's close. You'll be there soon. Something 200 feet towards the moon.
200 feet. How are we going to find 200 feet?
Go that way.
You see the valley? Look where we're pointing.
The treasure is yours. The hunt is done. $20 each for Grand Canyon fun.
Cool. That'll be cool when we go to the Grand Canyon. You guys can buy some fun stuff.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. What are you doing?
We are cleaning. Being out in the dusty desert, oh my goodness, it was a lot of dirt got in the camper, that's for sure. So we are cleaning out, vacuuming. We came to a car wash in Hurricane. Megan and Josiah, we left with all of our laundry, bedding and everything at the laundromat. And we came over to the car wash and we're washing bikes, washing the big rugs that we couldn't put in the washing machines, and sweeping, and we're going to use the vacuum and vacuum everything out and get it all clean, because this is the first time we've really cleaned the rig in 4 months that we've been traveling. So we really want to get it clean, especially after all the red dust and dirt that got in. We're all feeling really kind of grungy right now. And when we head to the Grand Canyon, we will get some showers, hopefully, and just kind of start fresh for a new adventure. So we just got done at the laundromat, and I think we used 17 washing machines. We did all our bedding, all our clothes, and it cost somewhere in the neighborhood of $65 to $70, I believe.
That's a lot
to
of quarters.
do all of that laundry. Yeah.
All in quarters.
But we keep trying to remind ourselves that we do this maybe, well, once a month for all the bedding. And actually, this may be only the second time in 4 months we've done bedding. And then all the clothes we maybe do 2 or 3 times a month. And that usually only costs about maybe 30 to 40, 45, depending on the laundromat. But anyway, this one was expensive. Oh well, lunchtime. So last night, well, yesterday, you know, we had cleaned out the car and headed towards the Grand Canyon, and we're in Arizona going up the hill towards the North Rim, because that was only about 2.5 hours away, and since we had spent so much time cleaning and doing all that, it was late in the day and we couldn't make it all the way to the South Rim of the Grand Canyon, which is really where we were planning to go. And the blue whale gave out, and we've had several mechanical issues with it over the course of this, as you may have seen. We have no idea what's wrong with it, right? I mean, we think.
Last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vapor lock, maybe?
It just died. Well, I now know.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
Time heals all wounds, and time heals all vapor locks, because in the morning it just started right up.
Yeah, so we had to leave it on the side of the road. We got to our dispersed camping by the North Rim. It's in Kaibab National Forest on a fire road that's near Jacobs Lake. Beautiful. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful out here. It's a little chilly, but not too bad. So we dispersed camped last night here. And then this morning went back and tried the van, and it totally started. So we're back on the road, and we'll be heading towards the South Rim of the Grand Canyon today. Also probably staying in some dispersed camping for a few more days while we finish out Sukkot and we tour the Grand Canyon, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what happens next. We actually don't have anything planned past this week at the Grand Canyon, so we'll have to get some planning done and get back to you.
You found it? Why did you pick it up?
Because I was enjoying them.
How am I going to get a picture of you doing something brave if you don't ever do anything brave? Jump!
Oh, I'm standing on this rock.
No. Jump on the not on the pavement.
I'll jump on the edge.
Jump off the edge.
Okay, today was a big day. Kind of a game changer.
In many ways. Yeah.
So first of all, we set a new record for boondocking. We were off-grid for 9 nights near Zion National Park and near the Grand Canyon National Park.
Yep.
And then accidentally, because of a breakdown, at one place in between.
Oh yeah, at the North Rim of the Grand Canyon, we had to stop.
Got stuck one night. But now we're at a KOA, so we could shower we shower regularly, but we can shower liberally. We use lots of water.
All the hookups.
And it's nice.
The kids are excited because we're in Arizona, so the pools are actually still open at the campground. So that's exciting news.
What's the
to
name
them.
of the campground?
KOA Circle Pines or something like that.
Pines in Williams, Arizona.
Williams,
It's
Arizona.
awesome.
But it's fine. The kids are excited to do that activity. I'm excited to do laundry. And so this will be a good little stop on our way.
Yeah. But downside, this morning, 5:30 a.m., Megan and Josiah rolled out. They packed up the blue whale, as we call it, the blue van, and they headed back for Colorado. Eventually, they'll go back to Joplin, and we're not going to see them till December.
Late December, yeah. When she gets ready to have the baby, we'll go out and be with her for a while. But I'm kind of
It's
sad.
weird.
It's weird not having them around. Yeah. Even today, we ended up running some errands, and we were at a Chick-fil-A, and they said, how many water cups? And I said, 8. And we were no longer 8 people.
Nope, 6.
So it's sad. I mean, it's good for them. They need to be in a more stable place.
Yeah. They can't live in the van forever.
But it's sad because we're going to miss them a lot. We've had a lot of fun traveling together, I think.
It's been awesome.
Anyway.
It's been awesome being with them.
Yeah.
And looking at properties with them and dreaming with them. And so
Yeah.
one of the things before they left, we came to an agreement. We were going to make an offer on a property that we saw in Benoit County, Idaho.
Yeah.
If you go back on the channel a couple of months, we saw this property a while back, and we all really liked it.
Yeah.
Nobody really loved it.
Nobody loved it, and I think one of the problems was it was one of the very first properties we looked at.
Well, it was
and
one
so
of the
we
first
thought,
properties we saw online.
we can't go with the first property we
Yeah.
look at, so we have to keep looking. Because no one loved it so much, it was definitely home. We liked it a lot, but it was really the first one we liked. So we kind of had to keep looking.
So we kept looking, and we ended up back there. And we went back there a few weeks back, saw the property again, walked around it again. Still, no one's like just doing backflips over it,
No.
but and when we first saw it, we really liked it, and we still really like it. So this morning we put in an offer.
Yeah.
Property, as we waited, the property went down in price, $10,000.
Which was good. I mean, it was really one of the most high-priced properties we've looked
It
at,
was.
especially when there's a broken-down old trailer on it.
There's a lot of work, but
Really
this is
bad.
if you go back and look at the channel, the video on the channel that's entitled "Are We There Yet?" Oh, I think it says "The Great Hummus Debate"
Yeah.
is the description.
Then you'll see
see
the
the
property.
video.
Yeah.
And we were nervous about paying too much, and this was definitely out of our price range,
Yeah.
but not a lot. And the property came
And
down,
it came down, so
on
we
its own.
felt comfortable offering.
So we went and offered a
and-
little bit less.
Yeah. And one of the biggest deterrents, I think, for us is that county has a lot of building codes. Now, they have no zoning,
No
which
zoning.
is definitely a plus for our homesteading goals and dreams. But with building permits, it just means an extra layer of oversight that we just really originally didn't want. But there aren't restrictions like when we were in Wisconsin and we couldn't build 2 houses on the same property. So this definitely is better because we
Much
can
more
build
flexible.
more than one house on the property. We're allowed to do that. But the buildings have to follow certain codes, which,
Right.
it's kind of we want a safe house, but we also want to be able to do creative and fun and interesting things with our houses that maybe isn't considered normal.
Normal.
Yeah. But we'll see how that plays out if we end up there. I do think there are ways to work with people.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully have an okay time of that. We'll
Yeah.
have to see.
So
But that was another major kind of iffy moment of
Right.
whether this was really the property.
we're still nervous about that, but we
Yeah.
think it's probably going to be fine. We'll be in Arizona for the next couple of days, and so we'll hopefully hear back
Yeah.
from the seller by then. So stay tuned to the channel, and we'll keep you posted. I don't know. I think it could have been just miscommunication because I heard the woman say tunnel east to tunnel west. The last vehicle is a 12-passenger van with a very attractive male driver.
I don't think
And there might have been another person that met that description.
I don't